anticlimactic. So it's Friday. We're alive. It's been a heck of a time. I'm joined. I'm Tina Cam, your president CEO of the Chamber. I'm joined today with none other than Steve Markle. We're
Hello.
so
Thank you.
you should always travel with your own applause group. It's very good. So how'd you do?
Oh man, we fared okay
Yeah.
comparatively to the rest of the city. We're close to a fire station, so I think we're kind of on that same
Oh,
circuit.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
our power didn't go out. We lost internet, but you can't complain about no internet.
I tell you what, I think the business to start next week is a
Mhm.
tree trimming business.
Oh, totally, totally. I saw there was a nonprofit that was raising funds by, sending.
Really?
You can hire them to cut the trees. So I don't
Because
know.
that's, and so, right, as a chamber, we're checking, finding out like what's going on. What do we need to know? What do we need to send out to our members? Austin Energy, there was nothing happening with with the load. It was trees falling on all the lines and icy conditions falling on all the lines. And so, I mean, it wasn't as bad as last time.
I have to say, yeah, I was wondering if it was triggering people because of this from the snowpocalypse, right? But
Big time.
this is totally different in a way. All those frozen trees, limbs everywhere. Last
Yeah.
night I went to go check on my brother because he hasn't had power since Wednesday, and
He
there
smells
was
great.
oh man, poor guy.
Poor kid.
But he's okay. He likes to read. He's fine. But I saw a bunch of crews near his neighborhood, all these guys out there,
Yeah.
working on the lines, and they looked frozen. And so I was like, what can I do to help
Not
them
in a cute
out?
Disney way.
Yeah, no. So I went and bought them fajitas. And I drove over and like I'm carrying this huge bag of like, beans and cheese
Of
and
course.
chicken. And they were like, what are you doing over here? I'm like, this is for you guys. You're working so hard. And they were like, what?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Aw.
you put some chicken in you and then turn this this power back on. So, sorry.
Oh, that's our first live foul.
Dang it. Dang it.
If you're watching this because you've got nothing to do or you're stuck at home and all you can get onto is your phone, if you drop us a comment, we can bring it up onto the screen. We can talk about what you got going on. But how did y'all do? How'd your business do? What's in store for you next week when the roads are clear and hopefully everybody's power is restored? But jump into the conversation. We'd love to hear what's going on with you. But the chamber got impacted too, like everybody's.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's schedule changed.
Yeah. And working from home can be challenging. It sounds nice in theory, but then you're dealing with a whole bunch of other things all at the same time.
Yeah. It definitely gave a little PTSD to the last ice storm.
Yeah.
My wife and I did not fare so well in the last ice storm. We still don't talk about how we had makeshift restrooms. It's just
oh gosh,
we don't talk about it.
Yeah.
We just know that it happened and we just kind of go. We're just, but we didn't have to go that far this year. We were, I think Mother Nature, God, I think she said, you know what? We jacked with that street really hard last time.
Right.
She left us alone.
That you're touching on something that I've noticed because like we had a horrible time last time.
Yeah.
We didn't have electricity or water for days, but this year we were okay. And it does seem like a lot of the people that didn't have electricity last time are okay this time. So yeah, the Mother Nature is balancing it out. Everybody gets to play the even field now, right? We've all experienced Texas in winter and all the things we need to do to fix that.
Open a tree trimming business.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
An LGBT-owned tree trimming business.
We can make up a ton of names.
Oh, let's not go
let's
there.
Not.
Yeah,
let's not.
You've already beeped me once.
Yeah, that would not be good.
Yeah.
But we, as a chamber, we got impacted as well. We had to, like most of y'all did, we had to change some events around. We had to do some stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, look who's joining us. I see Miss Vic. Thank you, Miss Vic. Love to see you,
Hi
girl.
there. Hey.
Vicky says, great to see you both. Yeah, it was a crazy storm. It was not as bad as last 2 years. You're right, Vic. I hope you fared well as well, and it wasn't nuts for you in your neck of the woods. Kyle, good to see you online too.
Oh, hey, Kyle.
Yes, I saw you lamenting on because I stalk social media. Kyle was lamenting his days in was it Puerto Vallarta, Acapulco? I can't remember where you went, Kyle.
Probably PV. There
Probably
seems to be a
Soup's
lot of
gay.
people,
Yeah,
in Puerto Vallarta right now.
there
I'm
are.
jealous.
Yeah, he was basking on the beach, so we're
Mm,
jealous of you, Kyle.
he has the tan.
We had to bump our. Oh, he says PV. Yeah,
PV.
yes. So we did have to bump our luncheon. Hang on, let me find where. So our luncheon was postponed. It's a new chamber member that we were going to go, and then in a new
Mhm.
location. If you've been in Austin long
Yeah.
enough, you know that Fogo, because that's how we call it,
Fogo.
used to be over by the convention center.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's moved.
Yes.
Fancy new location.
Fancy. I went to the grand opening a couple weeks ago, and it's so nice in there. At the bottom of the Estonian, right on Second.
Is that this building that it's in?
I believe so.
It's right across from that JW Marriott Corner Bar. It
Yeah,
used to be Second Bar and Kitchen.
that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fancy schmancy. So we were going to have our lunch in there. Of course, we couldn't because everybody was the world shut down in Austin.
Yeah.
So we have postponed it. It is coming up again February 9th, so you can come back out February 9th and let us know. Hey, what's Vicky says, oh my God, a Fogo is amazing. It's totally not Vicky's voice.
Totes amazing.
Yeah, so join us February 9th. If you already booked your luncheon, like you already paid for your luncheon in advance,
Yeah,
you're good.
you're
right?
good. Totally
Just show
fine.
up.
Just show up. We're crediting your account.
Fabulous.
And if you haven't registered, you need to right now.
Yes, because, gay standard time.
Mm-hmm.
We're always a little late.
Yes.
So now you get a little grace. Show up, register in advance, or just show up to the thing.
Yeah.
And then we got some fun stuff coming up. We're doing the Day at the Capitol, February 14th.
Valentine's Day.
The Day of Love.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to give a little love to all of our elected officials, those who like us and those who don't
That's
know us
right.
well enough to like us yet.
Because everybody deserves some love.
Yeah, so it will be the statewide LGBT chambers. Houston, North Texas, and San Antonio
Mm-hmm.
are bringing their chamber members. So we need you, chamber members, to show up. Don't worry if you've never been up to the Capitol, you've never advocated, like we got you. We're going to have a person with each team. You're going to have talking points. For the first time, and unless there's a fact checker out there, for the first time ever, we are going to be having our own bill. The LGBT community,
Mm-hmm.
it almost gives me shivers when I say it. The LGBT community is having our own bill this session. It's a proactive bill to support LGBT-owned and certified businesses. So for procurement opportunities at the state. So the state buys goods and services in the
Mhm.
billions. Billions.
With a B.
Yeah, and our members are not eligible, if they're LGBT certified, to use that certification to access those procurement opportunities. So this bill will unlock that the same way it unlocks it, or it's already unlocked for women-owned, minority-owned, veteran-owned, all of the other business certifications.
Mm-hmm.
Major game changer for LGBT-owned businesses. And we get to be an offense on this bill.
That's right.
Now, that said, there's a lot of really crappy bills that have already been out there.
Do you know the number?
I don't know the number, but I know that there's a lot. There's a lot that have been filed already about the Don't Say Gay bill, about the children in sports,
Mm-hmm.
although they're couching it as calling it the Save Women in Sports bill.
Okay.
You want to save women in sports? Maybe you should start with paying us equally.
Yeah, well, that's the first time I've ever heard that concept come out of, let's save the women. They
So-
care. They finally care.
No.
No.
So, but there was last session there were 76
Mhm.
anti-LGBT bills.
Yeah.
75 died. One got pretty watered down. So we expect that same tenor because people like to fundraise off of that.
Yeah.
So we have to show up. So on February 14th, where's my little finger? February 14th, the Day of Love. Come up to the Capitol with us. Be up there about 8 a.m. Go find us. We'll have it on our website where we are. You'll get kind of a briefing, a training, your packet, your talking points, and then you'll be assigned kind of to a group. And that group will go around to the offices and we will talk to them about how they can be pro-business, which is what they seem to proclaim to be up there, pro-business. So we'll find out. How pro-business are they? Are they willing to open up to everybody? We'll see. We'll see where that bill goes.
Yeah, it should be a fun day at the Capitol. You know, I've actually never sat in an office of one of our state leaders, so I'm very excited.
You might catch fire.
Yeah. I'll have to plan my outfit accordingly. No, but you know, it's I'm excited by it. It's a new thing for me, and I think there's probably that probably exists for a lot of our members. A lot of people haven't done that. Then that may be a barrier for people wanting to, you know, take part in this. And I would say, don't be afraid.
Yeah,
you can come do it with me.
And we'll show you how to do it.
Yeah.
You'll be tied in with somebody who knows the ropes. You won't be alone. Several of our members have been up there and testified for us last session. They'll be joining us again. Our board chair this year is Gary Schumann. Gary is instrumental last session in testifying. He's an attorney here in town of a law firm with a really long name. Schumann. Just look that up. You'll be fine. But Gary's great at testifying up at the state because you're right. It is very intimidating. And it's built that way on purpose. That's why Capitol buildings look the way they look. It's supposed to be intimidating. But we'll show you the ropes, so you don't have to worry about that. Come join us on February 14th for a day at the Capitol. So this is a live show that we're going to start doing more regularly. We will, in the future, have guests, so it's not just you and me looking at each other.
Right.
I mean, you are a very handsome man.
Thank you. Thank you. Your hair is always perfect.
But in the future, if you want to be on the show, you can be on the show.
Yeah, we need guests.
You can just shoot us an email at info@AustinLGBT, scrolling right there in front of you there. If you want to be on the show, if you want to talk about your business, you want to talk about something that's going on in the community, some big event that you're hosting, let us know. Shoot us an email at info@AustinLGBT, and we will try and work you into the show. Or you can just pop online, drop us a comment like you saw earlier, and we'll bring your comments up to the screen. It's a lot of fun to do. We also got to kind of keep it fun, so we're gonna play.
All right, let me get sit up in my seat for this.
I mean, it is a podcast. We got to have a little fun.
Okay, here we go.
So we got a little game here. We're gonna play called Big Queer Trivia.
Here we go. What do I know? Everything about big queers.
So if you're watching, you can play along too. Go into the comment section and you can play a game. Kyle, I see your question in the chat there. Kyle's asking if we're gonna have South by. So he's hitting us with a with a trivia question that we can answer. We can answer.
Oh yeah, I know the answer to that one. Yes, of course we're doing South by. Why wouldn't we? And we're doing it again. So this year, right? It's our 10th anniversary year of what used to be called the Big Gay Kickoff Party, but we're calling it the Big Queer Kickoff Party now because we're all about inclusivity here at the Chamber. But it's the Big Queer Kickoff Party, Friday, March 10th at Rain once again. We've got some special surprises this year. We've got a special DJ from out of town flying in from LA.
Ooh, I wish I was cool enough to know what that means.
Yeah, well, you're there, you know. And we've also got some other entertainment. It's going to be a really fun night. And we've also got then another day of business panels centered on the queer creative community here in Austin. And we'll send some more information about that a little later. We're not putting everything out there just right away, right? We need to build the anticipation for it, but
it's going to be a good time for sure. Of course, my wife is the only person besides Gary who knows how to say the name of his firm, so there she is.
Oh.
She just put on the screen there.
There we go. Sabrick, Schumann, Johnson, McGar, Kaminsky, and Shirley.
Woohoo!
That should be a big queer trivia question.
Right? All right, so the big queer trivia.
Yes.
So I know the answers, or at least I did yesterday.
Okay. You've slept since then.
So you're going to get a chance, and you'll get a chance online to drop us what you think the answer is.
Okay.
All right, so
here we go.
Oh, wait, don't look at the screen.
I'm not looking.
Don't look at the screen.
I'm not looking.
Don't look at the screen. Don't look at the screen.
Okay.
Don't look at the screen. Okay, there we go. All right, now.
Okay.
All right. What show aired the first ever lesbian wedding on television? On American television.
American television. It wasn't Laverne and Shirley, right?
So you get some choices.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Was it Friends,
Okay.
Was it Cheers?
All right.
Or was it Three's Company?
Oh man, I want it to be Three's Company, but
That's pretty gay overtones in Three's Company.
I'm gonna say Friends.
You think Friends is the answer? So, looking out in the crowd, drop your answers in the chat of what you think the answer is.
We're going for Friends.
Survey says, do I even have, you think Friends? Let's see if you're right. Oh. My God dang. Live. This is what live does to you. Friends.
Oh, see, there we go.
Vicky picked Cheers. You know what, Vicky? Cheers to you. Cheers to you.
Man, I love Cheers. Cheers was such a good show. Norm.
Yes. There was so much like tension, just sexual tension between
Sam
and I forgot already.
Yeah,
I'm over 50. I get a pass.
Sam and Rebecca.
I thought somebody in the chat might tell us, but I don't know it yet.
Anyway,
all right. Next question.
Okay.
Gain it up some more.
Okay.
Taylor Swift, Swiftie, mentions Glad, our friends over at Glad, in which one of her songs? Is it, and I promise I won't sing, I'm just doing y'all a favor. Was it You Belong to Me? Or no, see, that's how bad I am. You Belong With Me.
Okay.
Well, which number 2 is great because you need to calm down. Or was it Shake It Off? Which song does Taylor Swift mention Glad?
If I get this wrong, Colton is going to be so mad at me.
He's probably watching right now, screaming
Oh my gosh.
at his phone.
I'm going to say Shake It Off.
You say Shake It Off. People are chiming in on the chat. Let's see. Oh, Diane. It was Sam and Diane. Thank you.
Diane.
Thank you, my love, who's watching. Thank you for your support and knowledge. All right, so you think it is Shake It Off. See, I did this yesterday, and I don't remember the answer. So, let's see.
Ooh. Oh. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Colton. I'm sorry to all the gays out there. I feel horrible. I'm sorry, Taylor.
I feel like there's like what's a good gay punishment? Keep it clean.
You don't want me to answer that. No, I have to.
Like maybe you have to wear tube socks.
You have to go eat lunch at Luby's. That would like be a no tube socks. I like that one. Yeah,
you gotta wear tube socks tomorrow. All right, last question. You're 1-1. You're not doing so great.
Man, dang it.
All right, last question. When, getting on the more serious side.
Okay.
When was the first protest for gay and lesbian rights? And this is what it was back then, folks. Don't hate the questioner. In DC, was it July 4th, 1965?
Wow.
July 5th, the greatest year ever, 1971.
Wow.
Or July 6th, 1982. What are you feeling?
I'm feeling like it's 1965. Hopefully.
1965. You're 1-1. You're feeling 1965. What do you think out there in the crowd? So we got one going with B, one going with A. Kyle's got a question mark.
I mean, it can't be 82. It's too.
You say 65?
I have to because I don't want it to be 82.
What's your final answer?
That's my final answer. There we go. See, there we go. I thought I remembered something way back in the files in here somewhere. Yeah, 1965.
You done good. Kid.
We've been fighting a long time, y'all.
2-1. I mean, and it's still going.
Yeah.
So come join us. Stay at the Capitol.
July 4th. Imagine what that must have been like in 1965 for those people. Dang.
Was glitter invented back then? Did we have?
I have so much to say about glitter, but that's another show.
So join us. I think our next show is going to be in March. We're going to skip a few beats and come back in March. So if you want to be a part of the show, you can be a part of the show. Email us at info@Austin LGBT Chamber. Come join us for the day at the Capitol. Don't forget to do that on February 14th. And then stay tuned for your next episode of the Austin LGBT Chamber Live.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yes. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Thank
y'all.
See
ya.